Kris, let's talk about a player who had a standout performance yesterday, Ryan McLeod. When he's playing his best hockey, is it more north-south as opposed to east-west for him?
Most guys are. It's keeping the game simple, very direct, but I think a lot of things, obviously he was skating really well, and I think that's a big part of his hockey game when he's playing well. But the amount of battles and the turnovers he created just with his speed and being tenacious, and creating turnovers on the forecheck. I thought that part of his game was really good. And yes, he did get the 2 goals, but I don't know, there's so much more to his game.
It's one thing to be fast, it's another thing to play fast. As his head coach, how do you encourage him to play a little faster?
Well, a lot of that is just not holding the puck too long. Usually when you hold the puck, you're slowing down the game, and you want to be fast. Well, nothing moves faster than the puck, and if you're transporting everything through, carrying it, that slows the game down. You want to use your teammates and give and goes, and I thought overall, I thought our team game was pretty good, and obviously he was part of that.
The Rangers, go ahead.
Sam Gagner took a stick late in the third period, and Derek Ryan took a hard shot late in the period. Is there a chance that they're both going to be available tonight? Or
yeah, no, Derek was just winded. Fortunately, he's all right. I thought he played a really key part of our comeback last night, moving him to the center. Sam, unfortunately, will not be playing. It'll be short term, and yeah, it won't be playing tonight.
So Brown's your only other extra forward, so Connor's back in there then?
Yeah, Connor Brown will be in playing right wing on that fourth line with Hammy.
See what 8 years of post-secondary education gets you, that sort of deductive ability. So just a thought on what this is going to be like for you as a guy that was in this organization with the Rangers. Glenn Sather gave the Oilers permission to interview and hire you. Some key formative years from a coaching perspective. You're coaching against a couple of players you developed, Cuylle and Schneider. What's it going to be like for you?
Yeah, no, it'll be pretty. It'll be fun tonight. Just being with the organization, Rangers, for so many years. I enjoyed it. They treated me really well. A lot of respect for the players that they have here and the management team that they have here. Very fortunate that they gave me the opportunity to come here with the Oilers. A lot of teams wouldn't have allowed that. So a lot of respect for the Rangers organization. Now, as for the game, just watching some of those players that I have a close relationship with, seeing them develop, seeing them have successful careers in the NHL, yeah, it'll be neat. But it'll be really best for us to get 2 points tonight and go out on this road trip on a high note.
What aspects from last night would you like to see roll over into tonight?
In the offensive zone, I thought we were really direct. I liked how we got the puck to the net, especially from the defenseman, and we benefited by crushing the net. Just 2 goals that come to mind, and was the Hopkins goal in the first period, and McDavid, the third goal that tied it up. Just both shots, I believe they were Eki, who got those pucks to the net, and we just outnumbered them at the net. A really quick, direct, not fancy play, and you see our top line, maybe the top line in the NHL right now, scoring 2 goals just off of simple, direct plays. And, I like that part of it. And overall, I liked how all 4 lines played pretty well, checking, moving their feet, and I think if we're successful, we have to be skating fast.
Just ask one question. There's always great interest in lines, line combinations, line juggling. What's kind of your thinking pattern? Yesterday you made some moves that they worked. Do you consider yourself patient, or depends on the score? Just kind of your mindset when it comes to doing that kind of stuff.
No, it's, sometimes you look back after a game and you're wondering why you switched to something. Just let them work it out. Other times you're like, geez, I should have did something earlier because that didn't work. I never know the right answer. I'd like to give the guys the ability to work things out. Yesterday I just felt just lines in the middle 6 definitely weren't working. I shouldn't say that. McLeod's line was doing really well. But, just trying to jumpstart some guys, and hopefully it works.
You've coached in this building in relief a few times. Just what was it like for you to come in here finally as an official head coach now?
Yeah, a little bit different now. There's a little bit of more pressure when you're the head coach. Before it was almost like a fantasy camp where you're just taking over head coaching responsibilities. Yeah, no, it'll be neat coming back to MSG. Beautiful building, passionate fans, and being in charge of the Edmonton Oilers as a head coach here. I probably don't have the words for it right now. Maybe after the game I will, but I'm looking forward to it.
Could you just speak to your experience coaching Will Cuylle and just what you learned about him as a person and a player?
Yeah, no, I had Will for a couple times. Once, he was 18, just through the COVID year, just briefly. You could tell that he was a good prospect, had a bright future. He went back to junior, came back to us, and had, in my opinion, an outstanding season. Just a lot of responsibilities on the power play, penalty kill, 5-on-5, and led our team in goal scoring for sure, maybe points, and but his all-around game was there. Playing physical and contributing offensively. So it's nice to see him finding a spot with the Rangers and obviously having part of their success.
Yeah, I don't know how much you've watched of him lately, but just what have you made of the way his game is translated to the NHL?
I have not watched him much since I believe it was
responsibilities.
November 13th or whatever the day it was that I came here to Edmonton. Before I did watch a lot of the Rangers games, and I think nice to see him contributing offensively. Just a lot of things that the average fan maybe doesn't see and appreciate. Really good on the walls, getting pucks out, and doesn't make very many mistakes.